What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Meg.
And I am Myra. Welcome back to yet another week.
Yes, and happy August. It is already August. Kids are going back to school. Summer is kind of
Thank
winding
God.
down. Myra, tell us how you really feel.
Both for summer and the kids going back to school. I'm just ready to get back to some kind of routine. I just feel like we've been all over the place this summer.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. This summer has kind of been a little crazy over here too, and I'm just ready for all things fall. Like I told Myra, a local coffee shop here already has pumpkin spice, and I've been there 3 times in a week getting pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice cold brew. Like I'm gonna have pumpkin spice coming out of my pores soon. But I was just so excited that it was back, and yeah, and shout out to the local place. It's called I'm not gonna say what it's called, but
Yeah, I was about to
because
say, hold on. It might be too local.
yeah, it's too local. It's crazy. Like a random aside, like when your For You page or something starts to get too local, and you're like, "How y'all know what city I'm in? Like, what's the tea? What's happening? Why is that a thing?"
Yeah, TikTok is really good at that, but I noticed it will start to give you local stuff once you start searching things. Because for like a
mm,
month straight after we went to Detroit, TikTok just knew I was living in Detroit.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
So once I
That's
started
true.
searching my own city
Yeah.
stuff, it started to get closer and closer and
Yeah.
closer.
You know what? Instagram Reels is the same way too, because I've been
Mm.
searching like New York stuff, and now they're convinced that I'm in Brooklyn. And I'm definitely not. So that's the thing. But you know what? I have found, because in case y'all don't know, I don't know if I talked about it in the pod, I have been taking a TikTok break. It's looking like it's gonna be a permanent break, but who really knows? But I haven't been on TikTok for about 2.5, almost 3 weeks. And yeah, it's like I don't even remember what I was about to say. I just lost my points. I lost
And
my
it's
train of
funny
thought.
with your TikTok break. My phone was like, "You need to delete some storage between you and Chuck, because Chuck never been on TikTok." I've
Mm-hmm.
downloaded the videos to send to y'all, so my storage is full now.
Oh,
But that's okay. I needed to delete some stuff.
bad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, it is always good. Like I've been trying to just randomly go through like my pictures and stuff and just delete
Hmm.
random screenshots that I've taken over the years and videos and stuff like that that I never look at that I don't need. So, it's always a good time to do that.
Yeah, I
But
used to
yeah.
do like a digital declutter like
Mm-hmm.
quarterly, and I fell out of habit of that. I need to bring that back.
Run it back.
Mhm.
Just run it on back. But yeah, I guess I'll say I don't miss TikTok. And depending on what this administration is about to have happen with TikTok, I guess it's good that I've gotten off when I did. So I guess the only con is I don't be knowing about stuff. You be telling me about everything. Now, usually I used to know everything. You would tell me something, I'd be like, girl, I saw that a day ago. Now I don't know nothing. So it's
Which, you
kind of
know what?
nice.
That
It's
might
kind of
be
nice.
what is needed, just
Hmm.
not to know. Because sometimes you just know too much.
That's the
It's
thing.
too much coming all at once. It's
Yes.
fast too. So yeah.
Agreed, agreed. And now I've just had time to, I don't know, enjoy other things. So I'm not mad at it. I don't know if TikTok is making a comeback anytime soon, y'all. It might be it. Cause then like I told Myra, I had to re-download it just to look up something real quick. And I realized that my For You page was very weird and not like the algorithm that I had curated. So I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is even more reason not to come back if my shit not even the same. Like
Yeah.
I don't even need to waste my time.
Yeah. I don't
There's no
understand.
point.
Oh, because you technically deactivated it, not just delete the app, right?
I deactivated.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. But yeah,
Shout
I
out to
guess
Huda for pushing that along.
you know what? Good things come in odd ways. So I'm not even mad. It was good. It was definitely good. I think this is a good time of year to take a break from things that don't serve you, or if they're not serving you anymore or in the
Mhm.
way that they used to. It's a good time to just step back and touch grass. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else has been happening? Anything new happening with you, Myra?
No, not really. I'm just gearing up for back to school. I do think once I get this child back in school that I'll start streaming again on TikTok. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just trying to
Nice.
grow Twitch. And honestly, once I get to like a steady number, my goal is like a steady 20 people on stream. I probably will also be like, all right, thank you, TikTok, for your service.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
Yep.
But I just want to use it for visibility, because Twitch is just not, it's not a search engine. Like you go to Twitch for people that you know. So
That's
I'm not
true.
getting discovered over there. So I have to do things, and I don't want to do it on YouTube because YouTube is ass.
That's a very good
For
point.
streaming. Let me
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. That's a very good point. Like I've never because I've watched a few people streaming on Twitch before, and like you said, it's always people that I'm purposely seeking out. Is I've never just been scrolling on Twitch. I don't even know if that's a thing. I've never and just randomly ended up in a cool live or something. Whereas with TikTok, that happens constantly.
Yeah,
it's the reason why I even started watching lives on TikTok, because I just started randomly ended up in some that were actually interesting. So
yeah, I think the Twitch app is trying to do that, but also like most people who watch Twitch watch on their computer, so they're not on their phones to scroll, because they have that feature now on the app, but most people don't watch Twitch on their phones. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's the goal. Hopefully I can get there by the end of the year, but I need to have him out of my hair during a work day so I can focus on 2 different chats, but it is what it is.
Manifest,
We'll
growth. All right, y'all. So we are back, and first things first, we have to talk about things that nobody asked for. And I'm looking at you, Instagram, because what is with this stalk your friends feature? If anybody is not familiar, if your IG hasn't updated, if you aren't on IG, whatever, they have this new feature that they rolled out where it's like join your friends on the map, and the features are like catch up with friends and see what's around, discover places and posts. No one can see your location until you share it with them, which is bullshit, because I know most people have had to go in and physically turn it off in order for the location. Like they had to like specify that no one would see them. And in some cases I've heard about people doing that and then somebody telling them, like one of their friends on Instagram, like texting them and saying like, hey, I can see your location like hours later via the Instagram app. And me and Myra were just talking about it, and I just feel like back when this actually used to be an app geared towards you just following family and friends, like we all did at the very beginning, back in like 2015, 2016. Even though I would never like this feature, it would have made a lot more sense then. But now that everybody's following like influencers and brands and random accounts and stuff, it makes no sense to do this. And it's a major safety concern, especially for women. So, and because like when I first looked at it, I saw like there's a couple influencers that I follow, and I know for a fact they would not want people seeing their location. Like there's just no way. And there it was on my map in 4K.
Yikes on trikes.
Yeah, just not like what, where, why?
And it's not, I mean, clearly if it's just an influencer, how are you able to see their location? They made it seem like it's a two-way street, like both parties had to agree, but clearly not.
Clearly not. And of course, I didn't like zoom in to see how much of their location or whatever I could see, but I could at least see what like city and state they were in, which is
yeah, the close vicinity.
Yeah, that is way too much. So yeah, again, I don't know what's
also
going on.
Find My exists. We didn't need this.
No. If there are people that you really need to know their location, and they are giving you consent to know their location, there are ways to do that. That's not via the Instagram app.
Yeah. And I'm wondering too, I mean, I haven't seen it on anything other than Planners and Wine account, but I'm wondering if it's a way that you use, like, you know how on Find My, like if I'm like, I no longer want to share my location with you, I can stop it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have that.
I would think so. I would hope so. I'm not gonna think but I would hope so. because clearly you can't put nothing past them nowadays. But yeah, I would really, really hope that you could revoke that at
Yeah.
whatever time. But yeah, I even, like I said, I heard about somebody saying that they had turned theirs off, and then a friend who's a friend on Instagram said hours later that they could still see their location. So if you haven't already, go to the settings on your phone, go to your apps, go to the Instagram app, and turn off location sharing there too.
Mhm.
At least until, I don't know, forever. If you want, I'm probably gonna have mine turned off forever, but at least until they get that sorted out, to make sure like there isn't some type of glitch that's still allowing people to see where you are when you do not want them to. And I'm thinking like there are like kids on Instagram. I think you only got to be like 13 or something to be on Instagram. Like, why would this location thing be a thing when there are children on this website also, on this app
Yeah.
also? Like, it's
I would hope
dumb.
it's age restricted, but still, like you could put, as long as you know the year, you could put
Mm-hmm.
any age,
That's
so it's
true.
not even like foolproof.
Mm-hmm.
It's just dumb. It's just a unnecessary thing to have.
Yeah.
I really don't even want Instagram themselves having my
No.
location.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm. It's just unnecessary, and I just think that they are just so geek to have something that TikTok isn't offering, but TikTok doesn't want to offer this.
yeah,
Clearly.
I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna get walked back.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And also, what happened to the days of where they would roll out a feature to like a select amount of people first, of users first, figure out how they felt about it, and then decide if they want, like, they just rolled this shit out to everybody, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't understand like what happened to that. Because usually when they have a stupid feature, they'll roll it out to a small amount of users, they'll get the feedback that it sucks, and then that'll save the headache for the rest of us have ever having to deal with it. It's like they just completely skipped that, or I don't know, it was just so under the radar that nobody was talking about it until it was rolled out to everybody. Like, I was just kind of surprised by how quickly we all had this. Like, I saw it on our Planners and Wine account first, and then I saw it on my other accounts, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it on my other accounts though. So
Hmm.
maybe it is still rolling out in ways, but it sounds like it's rolling out in ways more so to not overload the system versus the
Yes.
tests. Yeah.
Exactly, which is some BS.
Yeah, I don't get the logic. I haven't really been on Instagram too often because I'm sure Adam did one of his sit down videos to explain why the fuck they doing this dumb shit. So hopefully that pops up on my feed so I can kind of see what they thinking.
That's a good question. Let me go to his page real quick and see if
Every time it's something new, he got a dissertation about why we doing it.
he does. Which again, I didn't see that either, but I'm sure. Okay, yeah, he okay.
He did make one.
Yes, 3 new features to help you better connect with your friends: repost, friend
Fuck the
map, and
friend.
friends feed in your Reels tab. Oh yeah, that was another thing. The friends feed in your Reels tab. Since I haven't been on TikTok, I have been watching the Reels tab literally for the first time ever, and I noticed that. But the thing is, it's not just stuff that your friends repost. It's stuff that your friend no or post. It's
Mhm.
stuff that your friends repost. It's stuff that your friends like, and
Like,
it's stuff that your
mhm,
friends comment on. So
mhm.
I'm like, let me be a little careful about what I'm commenting on and liking now that my business is all out in
It
a
is.
feed.
I think that's the features. Getting your friend's business.
literally, literally, how can I be nosy as hell and spy on my friends online? Is what all this is given.
Damn, if y'all looking at me, I'm sure a whole bunch of like, because I'm a mixologist now in my head. So you probably
Mm-hmm.
seen a lot of
I haven't
drinks if
even,
you
you know
haven't been
what?
on
And
there.
I haven't even been on the Friends tab. I actually went on there by accident the other day. And
Mm,
that's when I realized what the content of it. But I really haven't looked at it. I mean, it's kind of like TikTok. I really don't look at the Friends tab on TikTok
yeah,
ever
it's true.
either. So, but I mean, it's definitely a lot more prominent than the one on TikTok. But yeah, I just thought that that was funny because I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I can see like the people I follow, like the stuff that they're posting, it'll be way easier for me to see it. And it's like, no, it's literally just being nosy as hell and see what my friends are
I
liking and
think that's
commenting
worse than the
on.
friends tab on TikTok.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
it's
because
like, I mean,
that's what it is on TikTok, is where
yeah,
you see what your friends
people you
are
follow.
posting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully nobody think I'm an alcoholic because they just see me liking a whole bunch of drink recipes.
I mean, which page you been doing it on?
The one that's privated now.
Oh,
Speaking of
okay.
Instagram. So it's only the people who still are, you know, following that one that will see that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. This is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's to summarize. Like
I know.
nobody asked for this stuff.
Yeah.
Instagram. Like I was trying to give you your tens a little bit. So like I said, since I've been on TikTok, I've been on Instagram a lot more. I actually have been not hating Reels, the Reels tab. I've been enjoying it. And here y'all go. Fucking stuff
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I will say reels have gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they still got some work to do, because sometimes like you would
It's just
get like
old.
a, yeah, that,
That's
and
my
then
main thing.
the trending sounds also are old, but
Mm-hmm.
you would like scroll to like 3 different videos and it's the same sound. Like that's annoying. I don't know
Mm,
why they haven't fixed that yet. Different
yeah.
videos but same like sound or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah. My main issue is with it is that I just see a lot of old stuff. Like
Hmm.
I'll see a video I like, go to the comments to leave a comment, and it's 24 weeks old. I'm like, I'm not about to comment on something that's 24 weeks old. Like, this is ridiculous. So if it was just a little bit more current, I would really not have an issue. Like, they don't need to be prioritizing shit that's been on here for half the year. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that happens to me more often than not. So I'm like, is it just because I'm late and I haven't been on here, so y'all trying to catch me up, or is it just what it is? Because I just don't like seeing
Yeah,
stuff that's super old.
it really old too, like you said, like a half a year ago. Like sometimes
Mm-hmm.
that happens on TikTok, but it'd be like June and it's August right now or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't
Yeah.
like terribly old, but like that one person that commented on my stream video, that's over a year old. And they
Mm.
just recently found that.
I don't even get commenting on stuff that's that old. To be
I
honest,
wonder
like
if people even looked and realized.
maybe not,
Yeah, they just
maybe not,
popped a comment in there and keep it moving.
but I do, so I don't. Like if it's been up for more than a day or two, I'm not commenting on it. I'll give it two
Yeah.
days. If it's older than
Yeah.
that, I just don't even bother. Unless
Yeah,
it's
I
like a
think two,
friend
three
or a
days.
brand or something that I really like.
Yeah.
But if it's like something funny that I want to like laugh at and kiki in the comments, I'm too late. I'm too late. I just
Yeah.
gotta enjoy other people coming. Call it a day.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they'll get a like, but yeah, that 2-3 day mark is the benchmark for if I will comment or not.
Yeah,
Like
and again,
5
it's like,
days, a week
yeah,
ago.
yeah. Girl, like I said, I wouldn't even be complaining if it was mainly stuff that was like a week old. It's
Yeah.
legit shit that's 24 weeks
Hmm.
old. Stuff that was posted in December, January, February. Like, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I wonder if
So,
that's good for the content creator too.
I mean, I guess, but
I don't know. Do you get paid on Instagram? I ain't been on there in a minute.
I
Do
don't
they
know.
still do that still?
I don't
Remember they was
know.
paying people for a minute, but
Girl, I don't know at all. I don't know. But again, like these brand or these companies just having all these features that people don't care about and ignoring the ones that people are asking for. Like, I don't know how long we were begging TikTok to please let us turn off notifications for like comments. Still
still
ain't
begging.
happening.
Still
It's a thing
begging.
on Reels too. You can't turn off notifications for a comment on that either. And I'm like, can we stop?
You can on YouTube.
Look, there we go. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Like, I don't like, and that's such a simple thing.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't.
It's easy. Like, it's one thing if it's your video and they don't want you to be able to not see the comments that you get, whatever. Even though I think that should be a thing too. They should allow you to do
Yeah.
that too. But really, if you come out on somebody else's video, you should not be bombarded with notifications for that video, for that comment to the end of time. I think that's crazy.
And they be arguing amongst themselves like your comment don't even matter. They just going back and forth arguing
Yeah,
between two
totally.
random ass people. Freebie.
Yeah, unrelated comment. That's why sometimes, like, if
And
that
something you
happens to
can
me,
do is just delete it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, whenever that does happen to me, I
Yeah.
will go back, I'll delete the whole thread. And I'm like, argue somewhere else. Argue somewhere else, guys. Yep. But again, they just
Not
ignore
you
the
cutting
people.
off the full blown communication.
I'ma end it. I'ma dead a whole argument if I can. That's why I really hate like commenting on other people's comments, because then you can only delete your comment. You can't do anything else about it. You can't delete other people's comments or nothing like that. But if it's your comment was the original one, you can dead all that shit. All right. So next thing we gotta talk about is this Lisa Frank situation that I had zero prior knowledge of this. I know there was like a Lisa Frank documentary. And Myra, did you watch that Lisa Frank documentary? When it came out, did it mention anything like this? I
There
know the
was a new
girl.
one.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the recent one, but I feel like I seen one, but it has to been a couple years ago. But this new one is within the past 6 months.
I think that's the
Yeah.
one that this girl who I'm about to talk about is in. Her
Mhm.
name is Amina, and she's a creator. Her ad on Instagram is Studio Mucci, Mucci, and I believe she mentioned in her real series talking about this situation with Lisa Frank that she's she's in the documentary. So I'm assuming it's the more recent one. But yeah, so she literally just came across my reels, and I just had to listen to every part of this story because I just thought it was just so fascinating and just so messed up. Definitely go to her page and check out the whole story with all the details.
Mhm.
But long story short is she is a creator, a very colorful creator, lots of rainbows, bright colors, the whole thing. And she had an apartment that she nicknamed Cloudland, that she decorated in all these rainbows and all these bright colors and just really, really beautiful, lovely. And it got her a lot of notoriety, like online, with different publications featuring her in her apartment. Well, all of a sudden, and even like the Lisa Frank Instagram page was following her, commenting on her
Yeah.
videos, all that stuff. So she know for sure that the Lisa Frank company was aware of her and her existence in her apartment for sure. Like that's not, there's no doubt about that. And basically, in her apartment, she was kind of unexpectedly kicked out of her apartment. Like they would not allow her to pay her rent or renew her lease for that apartment that she spent so much time and money and effort, working on and decorating and doing all things. And
Mhm.
she didn't really know why at first. And I believe, I guess, a time later, she figured out that like there was an apartment building across the street that was owned by the exact same owners of her apartment building that she was in, where an apartment was rented by or bought by the Lisa Frank company, and they decorated an apartment there extremely similar to how her apartment was decorated, like
Bar for
very,
bar.
very, yeah, very, very similar to how her apartment decorated. So she basically came to the conclusion that the Lisa Frank company probably had something to do with why she got kicked out of her apartment. I don't know behind the scenes, like how much evidence she has or anything like that, but obviously it's just too close to home for it to be any type of coincidence.
Yeah.
And if the Lisa Frank company really did this, I guess I'll just say allegedly, because they might be litigious. Not that they listening, but who knows?
Who
They
knows? You never
could,
know.
they could come out with a Planners and Twine podcast next week. You know what I'm saying? The type of shit they own. But yeah, it just looks very bad. And like I'm so glad like people saw her IG stories, and I'm sure they saw the documentary recently, and they've been blowing up the Lisa Frank IG comments about this situation, calling them out because this is very wild and very fucked up. And if you look hard enough, you'll find me in those comments as well. That's before I knew everybody could see my comments. But anyway, it's just a crazy situation.
Yeah, and it's just so messed up because it's another example of like the big guy stumping on the little guy, and clearly like you stole
Yes.
her idea because Lisa Frank was basically, renting out like Airbnb in this
Mm-hmm.
apartment that they made modeled after her. When high key, all they
Mm-hmm.
had to do was just work with her.
Work with her.
If you wanted something similar that bad, like clearly y'all in the same area, the damn
Yeah.
apartment was across the street.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. pay this girl, give her credit, have her help y'all design this apartment that y'all are gonna Airbnb out,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you don't have none of this bullshit. And also don't get her kicked out of her apartment. I think that's the worst part
That
of
was
it.
the
Like
word. Yeah.
copying her is bad enough, but allegedly getting her kicked out of the apartment is crazy.
Yeah,
It's
that's somebody
crazy.
livelihood. It's one thing like steal an idea or whatever, but you can't find nowhere to go in a month anywhere, you know?
Life, livelihood. She said it cost her thousands of dollars to have to unexpectedly move. And she
Yeah.
was like, and like even just having that apartment the way it was, that just helped her livelihood so much. So
Mhm.
losing that was a
Yeah, because
huge,
that was a part of her
yeah,
content. Yeah.
that was huge for her. And so like now I think because I don't know how long ago this happened. I don't know if it was, I believe it was probably within the last couple of years, I'm
Mhm.
assuming. But she's just now to the point where she is feeling up to putting that much time and love and effort into her new place that she's in. And that's just messed up. It's messed up to do to any creator. It's especially messed up to do to a black woman, queer woman creator. And it's just no excuse. It's nothing but greed and just lack of caring. And the fact that those buildings will even go along with this is fucking gross. And I hate it. Like, what the hell, Lisa Rank? What the hell?
Yeah, that was just pure greed and so fucked
Mm-hmm.
up. It's so fucked up. Like,
Yep.
and then also like people who were like, "Well, you should have bought a house. You know, you should have owned da da da." Like, okay, she didn't. At the end of the day, it's still Lisa Frank that screwed her over.
Yeah, that's not her fault that
Yeah.
she got screwed over. I mean, because let's just say, for instance, well, no, because first off, she's in New York. So let's start there, and
People don't think about,
let's stop
yeah.
acting like how not easily attainable owning a home is anywhere, but especially
Mhm.
in New York City. So yeah, that's just
Yeah.
all dumb. I hate when people find a way to blame the person who was victimized instead of putting the blame on the perpetrator, because this was so needless. Elisa Frank, like, even if they wanted to get an apartment across the street and copy it and Airbnb it out, they didn't have to have her not live in her apartment no more. She wasn't renting out her apartment. Like, it wasn't even competition. So that
Yeah, I
part
just
was
do not
totally
understand why they
needless.
did that. Yeah.
Totally needless.
Yeah, I don't get why they did that. That
Mm-mm.
part just doesn't make any sense cuz like what
No,
it wasn't like it was competition
no.
unless it was like competition of her posting content.
And so, even so, like, if she's posting content in some place that looks, I mean, that's basically free advertising for y'all. It's not the same apartment, but it looks the same. It looks
Yeah.
very
To the
similar.
point where people were hitting her up talking about, "Did you collaborate with them?"
Yeah. Because
It
the
was
kitchen
bar
for
for
sure
bar.
is like bar for bar
Yeah.
for sure, and everything else is very very similar. So yeah, just shady, and it's just a good reminder of doing your research and being careful about what brands you support, because obviously some stuff is not always going to be public knowledge, and some things you just can't help not knowing. But if there's information out there, at least do your due diligence to try to find it and to be sure, because I mean, look, I'm already not really Lisa Frank's demographic. I was never really into that aesthetic anyway, especially as an adult. But even if I ever thought about it, never mind. So she ain't got to worry about
Yeah.
me. She ain't
But
got to
which
worry about me.
is like weird for her. Like that was just her style. Lisa Frank
Mm-hmm.
found her. It wasn't like she was like tagging
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Frank or anything. Like this was just a weird situation because even
Yeah.
if she completely ignored their DMs or likes and stuff or comments on their videos, they still synced it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like she couldn't win for losing. Like this is just a fucked up situation for her because it wasn't like this is the
Totally.
Lisa Frank house, you know.
Yeah,
She didn't
exactly.
go about that way. That was just
No.
her aesthetic.
Yeah. And Lisa Frank did not invent rainbows or
Right.
bright
Yeah.
colors. So yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy,
It's just
crazy,
fucked up.
crazy. We also got an announcement that Claire's was filing for bankruptcy. I believe this is the second time they filed for bankruptcy. And it's so crazy because I actually was at the mall randomly not too long ago and took Mason into the Claire's probably for the first time. And she loved it. She thought that it was such an awesome store.
Yeah. Didn't we
And
all?
I know. So yeah, they're close. They're filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I believe they cited reduced foot traffic in stores, rises in interest rates, inflations, tariffs, heightened competition from comparable retailers,
Mhm.
things like that for the reason why. So I don't know any more details. I don't know if or when stores will be closing, if it's all the stores, if it's some of the stores. Not sure about all that, but man, it's just so many of our like childhood things are just like really struggling and going away. And it sucks. It really, really does suck. And I guess I can't be too upset because again, I haven't been keeping Claire's open in the
Right.
past
Yeah.
10, 15 years. But you would hope a new generation of like tweens and teens to kind of take on the mantle. But again, like, online shopping is just so prevalent. Like, why would you go into Claire's when you can get everything on Amazon or Shein or Temu or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, which that does suck. We were just like at the mall yesterday. Actually, it's literally the only mall
Mm-hmm.
close in the
Mm-hmm.
whole damn city. And we're like just the going to the mall stuff is just not what it used to be. Like people would
It's
just
not.
go just to be around, and we were trying to figure out, like, it was super busy. We didn't know if it was like just because it's more of an upscale mall, or if
Mm-hmm.
it's just because nobody else, you don't have any other choice but to go to that mall,
Right, right,
which
right.
it just sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks. And I don't even think Claire's was in that mall now that I think about it.
Maybe not. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that sucks.
I know. You know what? I was actually really happy when we went to our mall the other day because we have a Bath and Body Works location in there, but it's pretty
Mhm.
small. And I saw that they're moving to a bigger location in the mall, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Right in time for the holidays. Yes.
I mean, Bath
Uh,
and Body Works has been kicking because, like, the mall that was close to me, it did eventually shut down earlier this
mhm.
year. They Bath and Body Works got a standalone store,
Mhm.
and the ones that were in the several malls that has since closed down have started to get standalone stores. So I mean, that
Nice.
sound like it's moving in the right direction for at least Bath and Body Works to be like, we can handle our own. We don't need the foot traffic of a mall.
Listen, and if look,
And they
because if
right.
if Bath and Body Works go anywhere, I will be sick, sick, sick. So I am
Yeah.
happy to see it. I am very, very happy to see it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been rocking for a minute.
I love it, girl. I
Yeah.
was so happy to see that bigger location. I was like, "Ooh, the semi-annual sale going eat
Yeah.
in here." Yes, bigger
I love the
location.
remodeling and stuff they're doing too. So it
Mm-hmm.
just it looks more cozy and makes you want to just spend money. So yeah,
And we shall,
yeah.
and we
Mm.
shall.
Just in time for
I
Candle
can't wait.
Day.
Exactly. Exactly. Yo, okay, so we gotta talk about Labubus because yeah, we done had several conversations in the group chat regarding Labubus. I started off being like very like hell to the no. I would never get a Labubu. I have softened a little, but I'm still not to the point of seeking one out and trying to go because apparently like it's a whole process to get one. And
Yeah.
I don't like them enough for all that quite yet, but yeah, the craze is happening, and I kind of started to see it at first, maybe like in like May or June on TikTok, and now I've been seeing it a little bit less online, but in real life, it is happening. So, Myra, what has been your success with getting Labubus?
I've successfully been able to get nothing. My mom got one, which I don't really care for the ones that are sitting. It's the
Mm-hmm.
take a seat series, the one that she was able to get for Ashton.
Mm.
To me, it looks like their chest is caved in, so I'm not a fan. I want one
Oh,
that's like fully stand up.
yeah.
Like,
Take
let me
a
see.
seat, Labubu. Let me see
Yeah,
if I
it's the
can
one that's
find
on that
this.
Birkin. All of those are take a seats.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Myra, that's a stretch. What you mean they just look caved in? No,
Look at
it
this
don't.
photo. Let me see if I can find this photo real quick. Hopefully, I ain't
Okay.
deleted in my spirit trying to get more space. No, I didn't. It looks like its chest is caved in.
Myra, I'm not seeing it look like it's sitting down. I don't
It is
see it.
sitting down, and it looks like this is like it's like this. And
Is
that
it
doesn't look right to me.
to me? It just like it really don't have no legs for real.
Yeah, it's like the feet is just attached to the stomach.
Yeah, that's what that. Because honestly, that's what I thought. I didn't even put two and two together. These were seated at all. I just
Yeah,
thought
the
they had
one
little
that Nick
tiny legs.
has is standing.
Mm.
So I would
My
prefer those.
my beggars can't be choosers though. I feel like you
Clearly,
didn't
that's
take what
why I
you
ain't got
can
one yet.
get.
They said you gonna get what you get.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. So yeah, so Myra is still on the hunt for her first Labubu.
Mhm.
Which one specifically do you want? Do you have a preference besides it standing? Do you have like a color that you want? Like eye style, anything like else like that?
I would prefer one to be more of a neutral color or green.
Okay.
I have a Lafufu that we got at the the state fair that's green. That
Uh-huh.
is it looked real to me, and the kids
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh, I love your Labubu." So I'm like, I must be doing something if they think it's real.
There we go.
But I would
There we
prefer to
go.
have that. The one I really, really want, I probably won't get because it's like a oh, what did Ashton call it? It's not a common. It's a certain word that the blind box community use for something that's like really exclusive, like it's hard to get. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't think obviously I will be able to get that because it's hard to get. All of them are hard to get at this
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
I can't try to get one of the exclusive ones, but it's like black and has rainbow teeth, which I think
Right.
is super cute.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So, from my understanding, you cannot buy unless you're purchasing from like a reseller. You cannot
Mhm.
purchase from like the manufacturer directly online, right? Like, what's the process? Explain the process to the people if you're not
Because
getting from a reseller.
because they're just like so popular right now. The website are has drops, and
Mm-hmm.
you can also, at least for my store in my state, has drops every like Friday or whatever too.
Gotcha.
But on the website, there's like 2 days a week where they have drops, and anybody across the world can go to Pop Mart and try to get one. But
Oh,
you're
gotcha.
fighting everybody if you do that.
Yeah.
So if you do have a Pop Mart store, we just recently got ours like within the past month.
Mm-hmm.
Check and see if they have an Instagram because they may do drops, but it's for that store. So I have to go and pick it up. They can't mail it to me.
Gotcha.
So, but that's a easier, like a smaller demographic to fight through since it's local, since you got to pick it up.
Girl, why I just put in Pop Mart on my Google Maps just to see the closest one is probably yours in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Is say Kenwood?
Yes.
Yep, that's it.
Funny. Oh, so y'all really don't want me to have a Labubu. Got it.
They said
Like,
call your friend if you
no,
want to get one.
literally, tell your friend get you one. And I would be scared for you to try to mail it. You're gonna have to really try to mail it incognito or
I
something
really
because
would.
people will find it and open it and sell that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Even when we went and got it, like Chuck was like, it's a line to get in the store. 2 lines actually to get
Damn.
in the store.
That's
They ran
crazy.
out of bags.
Yeah.
So like you got to bring your own bag. Chuck was
Wow.
like, do we need to
And then
put
you
this in the
said
car before we walk around? Like,
right,
is somebody gonna run up
like
on us?
and then you said you don't pick the one you're buying. You have to buy it and then you find out which one you have. Can you buy
Yeah,
more than one at a time at
you
least?
can. You can buy up to 6.
Okay,
They
gotcha.
max you out at 6, which is like a box set. So it's 6
Gotcha.
vine blacks, but you don't know what you get. That's a part of the
Mm,
thrill too. So you can end up with 6 of the same color.
really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess you can resell them.
Yeah, yeah, you can resell. I mean, I saw those listed on Macari. The blind, like it was a 6, and they were saying that it was each one of them is listed on Macari for $280
Each
Mhm.
for the
No,
keychain ones.
yeah.
Because they do have different Labubus too. So
The thing is, I don't know because it's well. This is what the is this the stat? So is this guaranteeing that you'll get each one and that you
it
won't get?
says sealed, so I would assume it's not guaranteed. Because how would they know it's in there?
How would they know,
Unless they
right?
resealed it, which that's kind of a and that's to
Girl,
have a seat series too.
yeah, it is. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very specific over which Labubu I like. I really like the purple one with the eyes closed because the eyes really freak me out. So Myra, if you come across that one and you happen to get it by accident, I will absolutely take it off your hands. I think that's the only circumstance that I will end up with a Labubu. Is if Myra gets one that she don't want, and it just so happens to be the one that I want.
I
That's
will
it.
definitely send it over. I don't know. I don't know if I like the eyes or not. Like I want one of these. Either one. One's like this one on
Okay,
the
the eyes on
yeah,
those are not bad.
they're not
I don't think
horrible.
I mind those eyes. Yeah. The eyes on
Yeah, but
those are not
the
bad.
green one is the Lafufu I got. This one is real
Oh,
on the
he's cute.
screen. But yeah, he's
Yeah.
cute. But it looks
Yeah.
just like this. It just don't have the Lafufus have 8 teeth. And the Labubus have
Mm,
9 teeth. Who the fuck is that
ah,
close counting the teeth on my Labubu?
girl. Folks, and you know what? I let somebody buy it on Macari, and you said it was a Labubu, and it's really a Lafufu. They gonna
They
be
gon'
pissed.
yeah, very,
They're
very
going
pissed.
to be pissed. Oh my gosh.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, the
they're
craze is
fun.
on. And again, I think what has sold me on them is seeing them on bags. Cause they look
Yeah, that's
so
the only
freaking
one I want.
cute
Yeah.
on a bag.
This one
Like,
this the one that is an exclusive that has the rainbow teeth.
oh,
That's the
that's
one I like.
neat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a 1 in 74 chance that I would get that. Their eyes are rainbow too.
1 in 74. So it's
Yeah.
really hard to find.
Yeah,
Wow.
very, very
That's
rare.
crazy. That is
I'm sorry,
crazy.
72. 1 in 72 chance.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, let us know. Apparently the people that was in our bonus live, they said fuck them little boo boos, but hopefully there's
Yep.
somebody else out there that was in the live that like 'em.
Let us know y'all's feelings about Labubu. This is something that has really torn the nation apart and divided the country on where you
Honestly,
stand on Labubus.
this is our recession indicator.
Really, truly, truly. But I'm not mad at it. Like, even though I definitely did not understand it at first, I'm not gonna yuck somebody else's yum. You know what I'm saying? If the girls are living for Labubus, I'm not gonna get online hating on them or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm glad people are finding something that they love and something that they enjoy,
I
but
mean, it's what we need at this point,
it
but
really is. It
yeah.
really is. Look, Myra had me dying when we were talking about it in the group chat. And when she first was interested in them, she was like, "Do I like this or am I just competitive?" And I said, "Myra, you
I
competitive."
just and Chuck was like, honestly, you are kind of really good at getting these like limited drop stuff. So I think
hmm
that's a part of the thrill for me. And maybe it
It
is for
really
other people
is.
too. Yeah.
That is fun.
Yeah.
That is very, very fun. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? I might end up on the Pop Mart website on a drop
Girl,
day one of these
these
days and take my chances.
they're back ordered till October. Like they have a drop tonight at
Mm,
9, so 8 your
okay.
time. But
Okay.
the estimate couldn't get that out. Estimate shipping date is October 2nd.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna be over them by then.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
generally
why. Yeah,
on them now. That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
I
That's what's like.
think,
I'm gonna stick with the store drop
yeah, because
because it's weekly.
I think Labubu is playing themselves with that. Like, if y'all can do something to get these quicker, y'all need to do that because
I
y'all are
hope
gonna
they
play
are.
around and people might lose interest in
Yeah,
them.
I don't think
So
they clearly was not ready. They was not ready for
clearly,
this. Yeah.
clearly was not ready at all. At all. Let's talk a little bit of Big Brother. I definitely need to catch up on. So I'm definitely gonna watch the episode tonight, so I can at least be on track for this week because I'm not worried about trying to go back watching episodes and stuff. I
Mhm.
have been keeping up with the live feeds via the podcast and stuff, so I
Okay.
know who the new HOH is
Mhm.
and who she nominated and all that good stuff. I just wanted to talk briefly about Mickey's HOH last week because me and
Do we
Myra.
have to?
Myra, I know it's a sore
I'm
subject.
pissed.
Just for our
So
audience,
mad at her.
I know you're traumatized.
God, I was so it's that week was a whirlwind of a week as a watcher and pseudo
Mm-hmm.
live feed watcher since I only get the updates from the app, but
Mm-hmm.
or the podcast. But I was on such a high when she stole that HOH from Riley, because I don't.
Yeah.
Riley gives MAGA to me. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care. He
I
gives
agree.
MAGA, and he's a freaking weirdo to Catherine. But
Yes.
I was on such high, like, let's go, Mickey. By
Mhm.
was that Thursday live eviction?
Mhm.
Fuck you, Mickey. I
Yeah.
was just
And it
went from
hurts.
0 to 100 real
It,
quick.
it hurts to feel like that about a fellow
Yeah,
black woman,
it does.
especially because we were rooting for her. We were all
Hmm.
rooting for her. Like, what you doing, Mickey? But to get a power, like to be able to steal somebody's HOH and do it, and to use it to send one of your allies out of the house and say problematic, crazy shit on the
Yeah.
way because he was a gay man, I can't. I can't rock with you, and I don't want you to win this game, girl. Like, that was gross. That was really, 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 really gross.
Also, I just find it weird that all the black women, at least from the past 3 seasons that I've
Yeah,
seen, has been holier than thou. Like,
that's what they do.
do they not have anybody who's not like super religious? I'm not even saying like be a
Yeah,
Christian, but like Chelsea was like
yeah.
a preacher.
She was. She really was. And like, girl, they had this girl. I believe she was from season 16. Her name was Jocasta. She was a black woman, and she was like speaking in tongues or something like that at one point. And I was like, "Oh my god, why y'all playing with us like this? Like, this is all black women." And it's
It's
like,
not. That's not how
it
all of us are.
no, it is like, it's not. It hasn't been every black woman that's on the show, but
Mhm.
I feel confident to say at least half of the black
It's
women
almost like they
on the
seek that
show,
out.
yes, have been in that demographic.
Yeah.
It seems like they really do. Like, they won't just put like a regular black girl into the house to say their life. Like, oh my god, yeah. And the fact that, like, I don't know, she just kept using religion to justify her game choices. That's really where Mickey started
Yeah,
to
that's
lose
weird.
me, because like, be religious, and I think that's the problem. Like, if you want to like cast super religious people,
Mhm.
whatever, but there's just most people who are like that are going to use religion to justify their behavior, which is exactly what
Yeah.
we're seeing. And it sucks. It sucks to
It's
watch because it's stupid. God has no vested interest in your 90 days in this house. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. So
no, I don't think God watched Big Brother.
he is Big Brother. Why
Yeah, that is true.
time? He got
Is that why the Christian black woman is attracted to this show?
don't know. I do not, but like you said, I really think the casting seeks them out. Because we know
They
they love
have
to
to.
have,
Yeah.
like, big personalities, and they love for people to fit into some sort of box, and for the
Yeah.
audience to be able to like very easily figure them out.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's just the box that a lot of black women end up in on this show, and it sucks, and it just does such a disservice to us. Because even though, like I said, Jocasta at that moment of speaking in tongues, she wasn't a bad lady. And I don't recall her saying or doing anything problematic.
Yeah. Speaking in
But
tongues is
Mickey though,
crazy.
Mickey lost me. That
Yeah,
kid.
I will say if you're just a the show watcher, you probably wouldn't have noticed that, or not
Mm-hmm.
even probably you didn't. And I will give it to the show that thank God they left that part out, because her ass would have truly been dragged for that. Like, that's fucked up.
Unacceptable. I mean,
Yeah,
she probably deserved to be.
unacceptable.
But she's lucky that
Yeah,
they did not air
she is
that.
lucky.
She probably deserved to be dragged for that for sure. But she's very, very lucky that they did not air that.
Yeah, I'll give it to Chelsea too. I don't think she really like shoved down our throats that she was a preacher.
I don't think so either. Not that
And
I
I don't
can
remember that. Yeah,
recall. I mean, I just know it was just crazy to hear somebody talking about religion so much, with them being like a lying ass liar. It was weird. It
yeah.
was weird. That was the
I
only
just don't
thing.
feel like this is the show that purebred Christians will go to. Like, y'all literally are lying left and right. That's a part of the game.
Just don't talk about it. I don't understand why they have to talk about that part of themselves and then be doing all this shady. It's weird. It's just very, very weird.
Yeah. I,
Um, but yeah, shout out to Jimmy. I liked him. I didn't like to see him go, especially once he got good with Rachel. I really wanted to see him last for a bit longer. Hell, at least into jury. Like, stop thinking
yeah.
about all the interesting people before jury, please.
Also, Morgan asked, who is probably a part of the reason why Jimmy is not there no more,
For
but
sure.
she's already picking jury. Like, bitch, do you Are you gonna be there for
Girl,
jury?
you gonna
Like,
be right. Are you gonna be there? Like,
like,
hold your
why are we
freaking
already picking
horses.
jury at this point? Like, and she been doing it since week 1.
Girl, I hate when people think that they control the house like that. Like you're not about to handpick your own jury, girl. Like, and you know what? I will say, I'll give the producers this. We don't show a lot of love to reality TV show producers on the show, but I will give them this on Big Brother. They, for the most part, don't let people think that they just got it like that. As soon as you start thinking you control the house this much to where you're handpicking your jury, they gonna throw some shit at you that's gonna turn the whole house around. Like
Literally
usually,
being Big Brother.
yeah, exactly. So all right, Morgan, keep thinking that you cooking, and your ass gonna be the last person to go home right for jury or the first juror.
Um, I don't think she gonna survive this coming week.
I don't think so. It's not looking great. It's not
Yeah.
looking
I mean, at
great.
this point, by most people are watching it, you would already know
Mm-hmm.
what the noms and everything are. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking great. And you know what? I
And
think
Mickey turning on her.
I know. Does Mickey just go where the wind blows,
I think
or
so.
is she trying to like
Yeah.
blame her for how her HOH went? Like, I'm confused
I
about
think
that.
Mickey thinks she ate.
She does. She
And
does.
she did not.
She did not
She did
eat.
not.
She did not. She's actually about to get ate up. So
Yeah. I, I I'm
consequences.
I'm honestly surprised she probably make it out this week, but it won't
Mm-hmm.
be too much longer.
Mm-mm. It will not. It will not. But yeah, Big Brother is so fun, and
It is
I don't
fun. I
know
feel
how
like
I feel about this
about now
season
it starts
yet.
to get better too.
Yeah, this is when it kind of starts to pick up because yeah, I don't know for sure how I feel about the season yet, but at least I wasn't really invested. The events of last week got me invested.
Mhm.
Because I really need Mickey out my house
Immediately.
immediately. A
I,
couple other people too, but she really pissed me off.
the fact that I'm rooting for her to go before Riley is crazy.
It's crazy work. It's crazy work. But yeah, it needs to be done. I'm kind of sad that she not probably not gonna be on the chopping block this week, but
Mhm.
I mean her time is coming for sure. Her
It's
time.
limited.
It is. It is.
And but the gag is she don't think it is. That's what's really
Mm-mm.
funny. It's like she has no clue.
No, like you said, she thought she ate last week.
Yeah.
She said
And
that
the way
was an
she
amazing
flip flopping,
HOH.
if
Mm-hmm.
I got HOH, I would be like, I can't trust you because you
Yeah.
literally was going hard for Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
and now you are going hard for her to leave. Like, I can't
Yeah.
trust you. You gotta
Same
go.
thing with the flop on Jimmy, based on some lies. I
Yeah,
mean, how you don't even let give your ally a chance to explain themselves before you just put them on the block?
yeah, that was messed up. That was so
It's shitty.
messed up. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But shout
Yep.
out to
But yeah,
Keanu. I believe you have a prompt. I've been telling Chuck that.
is he even like, what the hell? What are you
Don't
talking
know it.
about?
But that is going to go down in history.
Oh my! So, do you like Keanu now? How do you
I
feel
think
about
I
him?
do.
Okay.
I mean, I get why the house doesn't necessarily like him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really have the best social skills, I would say. He
Right.
kind of says things before he thinks it through.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think he's cool, and
Yeah.
I love an underdog.
It's true.
So, and
True.
the house basically has made the whole world like him, and that's on them.
Yeah, because I mean they just really just got a hard on for
Yeah,
getting him out. And it's
that
like, y'all
was
know there's other people
weird.
in the house, right? Like, I don't even feel like he's that big of a threat to win the game. All y'all hate him so much. Who's gonna vote for him in the end? I don't know. He just put me around the number
This
one
don't make
target
sense to me.
if I was in there. I
Yeah,
was like,
or at
especially if
least come
everybody
up
else
after a veto.
exactly backdoor him or something. But I'm
Yeah.
just like, if everybody else is going after him, like, why am I gonna waste my HOH going after him? Maybe
Yeah,
I
he'll
should
be
do
next.
something that's gonna benefit me more directly. But I think people are just so dead set on making a safe move, and getting a house target out is a safe move for sure. It's just not a game winning move. Like, he's not the biggest threat to win the game. At least I don't think so at this point.
No,
So
no. Because I
mm-mm,
mean, at the end of the day, he can't comp his way to a win.
mm-mm.
So
Nope. And then like I'm thinking about like if he were to somehow make it to the final two, his explanation for the questions would be so insane, I'm sure. And he would probably have just such as like this delusion of grandeur about his whole game. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even be able to take him seriously enough to vote for him at that point. So like, no.
Nah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't think a lot of them respect his game. So like you said,
No.
even if he makes it, you know who I want my top two to be?
Who?
Ava and Will.
You know what? I really like Will, and I was just listening to the update from today, and he
Mhm.
won a trip to London in the veto
Mhm.
competition. That's so amazing.
I don't know if he was
So
watching
well.
that week because you know he calls his wife his chocolate drop.
Oh yeah,
And Julie
yeah,
asked,
yeah.
talk about, so am I your lemon drop? I said, Julie, you cannot say that.
Why
You
would
cannot
you
say that.
listen, Julie? What?
Not our Julie.
Julie
This
Chen
Julie
movie.
Chen movie.
Girl, Julie just be saying stuff. Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Lemon drop is
Lemon
crazy.
drop. Like, is
I
she
don't
his
know.
chocolate drop because she chocolate? Like,
Well, I guess she's
can she
saying because
live?
a lemon is yellow. But I'm like, Julie, you can't do that.
Girl, that went all over my head. Ain't nobody ever said that. That's
No,
crazy. That's not a thing.
that's not a thing.
That is not
That
a
is not a
thing.
thing. Oh my God. I was like, Julie, that's racist.
She crazy. She
She
crazy.
is
Julie is
insane.
so crazy. I cannot deal with her. Yeah. Love Big Brother Down. It's
Yeah,
so fun.
it's been
We'll definitely
fun.
watch the episode tonight. I want to cancel Paramount Plus so bad, but I just can't. I can't because of Big Brother, the new season of Dexter. I can't. At least not right now. So, but
Yeah.
Paramount, you definitely on my chopping block for apps since you want to play games and do shady shit, but I can't right
South
now.
Park is on there. That's what
In
we
South
only have a
Park.
part app for. Right now, I
Mm-hmm.
watch Big Brother on my mom's direct TV, so I don't really technically pay for it.
Okay. That works.
So like, can I get rid of Paramount? Because I don't watch it there and I don't watch
Yeah.
live feeds. But
Yeah.
no, I be watching South Park, so I can't
There
get
we
rid of it.
go. But
Yeah.
you know what? The new season is rolling out weird because they had that first episode roasting Trump, and then it took like 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah, it's like
before
they're
another
dropping it every
season.
other week, which is
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I was curious about that, but yeah,
Yeah.
I need to tune into the newest episode. But I mean, I hadn't watched South Park minimum in 20 years, and they brought me
Yeah.
right back in. So shout
All it
out to South
takes.
Park.
All it takes is to dog walk that man. That's all it
All it
takes.
takes.
And they know. They know. They know their demographic. I will say it was
Mm-hmm.
nostalgic to turn that on, and it's the same theme song.
It was,
That was
and
so nostalgic.
honestly, South Park is just as problematic as it's always been.
Yeah.
Like, people want to talk about cancel culture and woke culture and all this dumb shit. South Park is not a victim to any of that at all. I mean, it might as well be 2005 when you turn on an episode of South Park.
That is
So, and
true.
take that how you want it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what South
care.
Park is. You not coming to watch this
Come
to
on.
be righteous.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Really hope not. I really
Unless
hope
you
not.
MAGA. Because then they like cancel South Park.
Oh, but I thought we hated cancel culture until it's something about that orange man. Okay. Got it.
Stream South Park on Paramount Plus. So unfortunately, we don't have a affiliate link.
It's on. But do it anyway. All right, y'all. So we are back. And first thing we definitely need to talk about in the stationery world is the Hobonichi Fall preview. I am really excited about the different colors of like the covers and the Hobonichi wigs. I definitely got my eye on 1 or 2 of those. And y'all know, even if I don't end up using a Hobonichi wig so long, I still have to buy it. It's just a tradition at this point. Like, I have to go into the new year with the Hobonichi weeks. With the intent of using it for what way longer than what I end up using it, but I just gotta have it. They're so cute. They're so fun to set up. And I'm really excited. Myra, did anything from this preview catch your eye? Do you see yourself buying anything in September?
Yeah, same. I probably will get a week's and not use it, but you know, it is what it is. But
Right.
the colors are amazing. I always love how they do their photo shoots too. I just
They're
think it's so on
so
brand.
cool. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I was trying to look up the colors, like the name of the colorways.
Hmm.
Um, but that pink one, although
Yes,
I'm
it's
not really
called
a pink girl, but
strawberry
it's cute.
milk. It's
Strawberry
so
milk, yeah.
cute. And with
It's
the
so good.
strawberries and stuff. Oh,
Ugh, they always do it so well.
they
They
really
always do
do.
it so well.
Hmm.
And then also the green one.
Yes. The green one is called antique green. And it's like styled with like these like antique books and like a pen and so cool.
It's given a Slytherin notebook for my herbology class.
100%. 100%. Yes.
So, but I do always go for a green. So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, I am attracted to this pink strawberry milk one.
Hmm.
Maybe I should do that to do something a little different, but I don't
Yeah.
know yet.
I
But they're
mean, I
also
think
good.
the strawberry milk one is so cutesy, and like I meant to tell you, your makeup and everything looks so cute. Like your
Oh,
style's
thank
so
you.
cutesy too. I think the strawberry milk one just fits your vibe. I swear it does. It's so cutesy.
Thank you. And I'm like, I think I need to not move on for green because I would never, but I
Ever.
didn't need to try to spice it up. Maybe that's
Expand.
something that will make me get back into the weeks because the weeks
Yes.
is perfect. You just throw
So
it in your
perfect.
bag, even
It's
without
so
like a
perfect.
cover or anything, because that one
Yeah.
has the card cover. It's not soft.
Yes.
It's just perfect.
I agree.
Okay, I think you convinced me.
Yay!
Let
I'm
me not let
excited.
me not look at the other ones because that butter yellow is cute too.
The butter yellow cute. And you know what? Usually we end up buying a couple of weeks. So just go ahead and have the strawberry milk and antique green on your list. And if you really can't decide, go purchase day, just get them both.
I
Just
think
get them both.
yeah.
You know? Because I think I'm going to get two also. I think I'm definitely going to get the Cosmo blue one. I'm just been really into like the blues and the navies right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mason. Yes, ma'am. Mommy's recording,
Hi.
Mace. I want to hug. Okay. I
Oh, what
love
kind of
you.
headphones she got? I've been looking for Ashley to get some.
Girl, okay. So when she bought I'll put the time on here so you can cut this out. But when we bought her backpack from Target, it was like a Hello Kitty backpack. It came with a lunchbox and it came with these headphones. So isn't that
Oh,
cool? So yeah.
yeah.
So she's just using the headphones. And I got the little adapter so that she can use them with her iPad because her iPad has the USB-C. And this is just like a
Oh,
box. But
she
they
ain't
got
got
the
no
little
ops
adapters.
on her
Hmm?
iPad.
I don't know if it's the newer iPads or
It
because she
might
has
be,
my
yeah.
old iPad. So yeah, but I just got her like the little adapter, so she can use it with her iPad, and she loves them. So well, there we go.
Our Target didn't have that many book bag options. He ended up getting,
Yeah,
which I'm still torn on if I'm gonna let him use it. He got this like Lanky Box book bag, which is some
yeah,
YouTuber, but it was pink and purple, which I
hmm.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
also he's in public school, and I'm like, I
yeah,
don't want you to have like any kind of Target. So
yeah. And
I'm
people
still,
being weird or
yeah.
mean. Yeah, I totally agree. I
So I'm
totally
still
agree.
on the fence. I did order him another one that's
Yeah,
mostly blue from
yeah.
Amazon, but I think it's coming from China, so who knows if it gets here.
Lordy. You know what? And I tried to convince her to get one from Amazon too because I feel like they just had way more options than
Yeah.
Target did. But every single year, as soon as we go in, one catches her eye and she just has to have it, even if it's better options online.
Yep.
So because it's right in front of her, that's the
Hmm.
one that she's gonna go for. So
Yep.
it
That's
is what it
exactly what
is.
happened with him. They couldn't
Mm-hmm.
convince him on nothing else.
Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, so yeah, I think I am for sure going to get the cosmic blue. I've just been really, really into navy and like blue lately. I'm not a big fan of the sky mist one. I don't know why. I really like that shade of blue, but I don't know. I'm just not in love with it for the Hobonichi weeks,
Mhm.
but I love that peony purple. I think that is really pretty and romantic. And I think it's no coincidence that like my favorite cover is like the one that's like the navy blue with this purple on the inside. And then these are my two favorite weeks also. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up getting those weeks. I don't think I'm gonna get like an A5 or A6 cousin or techo this year, but
Yeah, no. I
I'm
never use
definitely
them.
getting the weeks. I never use them. I know I never use them. And at least with the weeks, I use it for a minute, for a couple
Yeah.
of weeks or months
Words
or
go in
something.
it.
Exactly. I have written in them.
The other ones, they do not.
The other ones, no. So I'm for sure getting those 2 weeks, and then I might want to get one of these drawer pouches. I really like the lime green and the blue color for those drawer pouches. And those are very, very neat too. So yeah, I'm definitely
Oh,
gonna
man.
make an order on September 1st, and a change that Hobonichi had. So now they are not allowing at least American purchasers to purchase the covers without the planners.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, that more than likely it probably has something to do with like tariffs or what the hell ever else. Who knows? I'm sure there's some reason for it. I'm thinking, I feel like the US resellers might still allow you to do it, like the Amazons and the little craft place and
Yeah.
jet pens. I don't see why they would have that rule as well, but that kind of remains to be seen. It doesn't really affect us since we probably aren't getting those planners anyway. But
Mhm.
just the FYI to anybody who might be purchasing a cousin or an A6, definitely do some research about that to see, because they just have so many beautiful cover options, and it would suck to only be able to choose one and just have to leave it at that, or else you got to get a whole cousin, which is way more expensive than a week's. Like, it's so easy to get more than 1 week's because they're so cheap, but
Yeah.
cousins are like $50, $60, something like that. So
Yeah. This is the world we're in. Shout out to y'all's president. But
yeah,
hopefully it's a situation like you said, those resellers don't have that restriction.
yes,
Or you
yeah,
can link up with somebody
yeah,
and maybe they want a cousin, so you can kind of finagle it
yeah,
that way. But it's
yeah,
it's unnecessary work because we have
for
unnecessary
sure.
terrorists.
Unnecessary work because of unnecessary terrorists and an unnecessary president. All of it is just unnecessary. But
Oh shit,
yeah,
these come in weeks and weeks, Mega.
I know.
I finally found the website that looked at it like, oh
Yep.
man.
Yep. Weeks and weeks hang I know. So that's a thought. I might get one color in the regular weeks and one color in the mega and kind of decide there. But I don't know. With my luck, I might end up I want a regular, but I got the wrong color
Yeah.
and I really use I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm glad we got some time. These drop on September 1st. With like the time difference, it's a little bit more of like August. Is it 31 days in August or 30? I can't remember.
30.
30, yeah. It's kind of August 30th
No,
for
30.
us.
31st, sorry. It's
31st,
31
girl,
days.
girl, it's fine.
Because July and August have 31st, and that always trips me
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so definitely check the time to make sure you get it in your right time zone. But I'm excited. I feel like that's when you really know that we're going into the fall and the
Mhm.
holidays and into a new year when Hobonichi drops. So it's that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far I mean, you know how they like to do their 30 days of drops. They haven't really showed any other their A5s from what I'm seeing, right?
I haven't seen them, but I would
Yeah.
assume they probably the same mold that we get every year because they don't really differentiate. Well, you know what? Never mind. They did start making those designer like
Mhm.
covers for that the
Yeah.
last couple of years. So yeah, I haven't seen those yet. So yeah, we
And
should be getting that
I hate
soon, and we
that
can.
they do this. Oh my God. Free us. Like we gonna have something all the way up until August 19th. They're giving a sneak.
Oh my gosh, Hobonichi, just let like why y'all gotta drag it out? Oh,
Uh,
they be dragging it.
but
They
I'm
really
wondering
be
since they
dragging
showed
it.
us the colors, that maybe
Hmm.
that gives us an idea of that's what if they do have it in the A5, that's
Yeah,
what it's gonna look like. But
yeah.
I don't know. Hi,
I don't
free us.
know. I don't know. Free
Unless you have
us.
another anime collection, because I'm sick of this One Piece. Free us from One Piece.
Free us from the One Pieces. And what we were talking about on the bonus live with the Patreon the other night is how we would kill for like a Sailor Moon or a Hello Kitty collab with Hobonichi. Oh my god. It would eat.
So good.
It would eat
So
so
good.
bad.
I know y'all gotta have some connection.
Mm-hmm.
They probably right down the street.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Sanrio studio or whatever it's
Seriously.
called.
Seriously. Or even like a Kiki's delivery service. I freaking love that
Oh, that would be
movie.
cute.
Or like Mason has been watching Ponyo on repeat recently, like something like
Oh,
that. She's so precious.
she
She's so
is.
precious. So cute.
Well, we'll see. I guess we'll report back. We have another
Mm-hmm.
episode. By the time then, all of this stuff will be released, so we can like fully
Yes.
talk about it then.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
That's one good thing about them dragging it is we get to drag it too for our content for the show. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the list
Help us too with
for
the
the next
content. So yeah,
episode.
we
Yeah,
take it.
exactly. We'll take it. We'll take it. But yeah, I'm excited. This is an exciting time of year. And I was just randomly going through my pictures in my phone and I came across some advent boxes from
Boxes.
Aldi a couple years ago. And I was like, ooh, we're almost there. It's almost time. I'm so
Oh,
excited. I'm so excited.
I wonder what these shops gonna do. The way it's looking. I mean, I guess this is a good segue. I
This is a
don't
good
know if we're
thing.
gonna be seeing a lot of stationery
I
at
know.
Hobonichi. Get on this. That's
I
y'all lane. Y'all got
know.
some pens and stuff y'all can add into those
Some
boxes.
little accessories and
Yeah.
stuff. That would be a cute thing for Hobonichi to do, like an advent box. I really hope Coffee Monsters Co. comes out with one. They didn't do one last
Oh yeah, they
year,
didn't. I think
so
I would get
maybe
that
I will get
if I
that.
could.
Yeah, I know. I know. I will get that too. So I hope she does that. But yeah, let's talk about Gold Mine and Coco. So Felicia from Gold Mine and Coco, she announced that the store or the shop was officially closing slash
Mhm.
closed. I'm saying closed because like if you it's not like it's purchase stuff before we're gone forever type of thing.
Yeah.
It's just closed. If you go to the website, they give you a message about the closing.
Mhm.
And she had a very like lengthy post on her Instagram page and also her Substack. She wrote
Yeah.
a really beautifully written article, giving a lot of detail behind the scenes for why she was making the decision that
Yeah.
she was making, and it just made me sad. It just made me sad because I feel like Felicia is like such a like standout person
Mhm.
in this community. Like you can just see that she has put her heart and soul into Gold Mine and Coco, and I have no doubt that there are definitely going to be better things waiting for her. Who
For
knows, this might not
sure.
be the end of Gold Mine and Coco. We might get like a reemergence of it, so I'm glad she's doing whatever is best for her, but it's just sad to me.
Yeah, no, I 1000% agree. And I am wishing her all the best in this time that she's taken
Mm-hmm.
to heal. If you want to know more about it, again, like you said, that Substack article she
Mm-hmm.
did, it's very heartfelt. And I hope she
Mm-hmm.
does write a book because she got a neck for it for real. But
Girl,
I
okay.
was
I
like,
need to read the
page
Felicia
Turner.
book.
Yeah.
Yes. I just feel like she has such amazing business advice to give.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the people who write books are coming at it from this is how I've made this super
Hmm.
successful business and not how I had the super successful business, but then it ended and
Yeah.
how I'm picking up from it. I think that would be a very, very interesting story. And I would love, love, love to hear that story from her, especially.
Yeah. Pre-order me on that because I
Mm-hmm.
not that I'm even interested in like a product-based business, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a really cool story. And then also it's realistic.
It is.
Because I think, and even when she said in her article, like we get in our heads about, oh, this is ending, I failed. But on the grand
Mm-hmm.
scheme of things, like everybody ain't gonna turn into Walmart or Target,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so it's so realistic. So I mean, if that's the
Mm-hmm.
route she takes, I'll be here for it. But it does seem like she's just trying to take some
Yes.
time to figure it out. So
Which she
yeah,
deserves it.
yeah,
She
yeah.
absolutely deserves it. Can't nobody sit up here and say that Felicia hadn't worked her ass off and put everything she
That's
had
for
into her
sure.
business.
Yeah.
Nobody can say that. Yeah. And, obviously out of respect for her, we're not gonna like, publicly try to take apart or figure out like
Mhm.
what happened. Like we said, like she did a really good job at kind of giving people that kind of inside look anyway into
Mhm.
it. So it's not for us to speculate. But what I would like to talk about is just kind of from a standpoint of like, what does this mean like for the community as a whole? Like we know for a fact that over the last couple of years, this has happened to a lot of shops. And I don't think that this is the end of this, unfortunately. I think as the months or the next year or so progresses, I think we're going to be hearing a similar message from a lot of our favorite shops,
Mhm.
unfortunately. And I don't know. I kind of just want to talk about like you said, like I said, what does it really like mean for the community with all these like really prominent shops coming to a close?
To be honest, I think it means that priorities has shift with the community.
Mm-hmm.
I we talked about this on the bonus episode too. It's not a community anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I think shops are kind of suffering from that as well.
Yeah.
Not that it's the shop's fault. I just think just overall, just the way the tides have been turning.
Yeah.
Because a part of why like a Gold Mine and Cocoa or some of these other shops that have closed were so successful is
Mm-hmm.
the community around it. And
Mm-hmm.
if we don't have that anymore, it's gonna, suffer for the shops. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we've been seeing it in these conferences.
Mm-hmm.
The things that like were really popping off and really doing so well, it just seems like they are a shell of itself.
Yeah.
Um, so to be
Agree.
blunt, I really give this community like another 2 to 3 years. And
Mm-hmm.
best bet for these people who are planner shops is to
Yeah.
pivot.
Pivot.
And honestly, because I would even give it to Felicia. I feel like she was pivoting and trying
Yeah.
to move with the tides too. But so
Mm-hmm.
that's not 100% guaranteed, but I think that will be the best shot
Yeah.
to open yourself up to a newer audience because the community is just not here anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I think cultivating a newer audience
Mhm.
is key. And I definitely think that we can see that from like a lot of the bigger brands and how they've kind of pulled away from the planner community. Like we saw like the ECs and Happy Planners of the world, like they were way less involved in the last couple of planner conferences
Mhm.
and things like that than they have been in the past. And I don't think that that's for no reason. I think that they are kind
Yeah.
of seeing the tides turn, and I think they're realizing that like, hey, we've kind of built the audience that we're going to be able to build in this community, and that is not just having them or us is not sustainable. They
Yeah.
need more than just us.
Mhm.
So why would they put all their resources into just this community when they really need to be reaching out to communities, people who love stationery and have no idea this community online exists? Like
Yeah.
those are the people that they are really trying to reach. Teachers, people in other industries who can utilize these planners and stuff. Like that's really what they need to do. And like you said, that's not foolproof and
Mhm.
that's not a guarantee of any type of success. So, but the difference is the ECs and Happy Planners, they can sustain having a couple bad years in sales
Yeah.
and still be all right.
Yeah.
These smaller shops and brands really can't because it's not coming out of some, corporate hedge fund. It's coming out of their pocket. It's a
Yeah.
lot of these people like mortgage and how they're paying
Mhm.
for their life and their livelihood. A lot of these people have their partners working with them, and that's their full-time job and stuff. So they can't afford to take a hit for multiple years in a row before at some point it gets to a point where they just physically, like financially, cannot do it anymore. So,
Also, speaking of social media,
mm-hmm,
the lack of presence these businesses have over on TikTok is crazy work.
mm-hmm,
Like, and I get, this community, they don't want to do nothing they ain't do before,
it's true.
i.e. boycott reels. Like that was a whole thing.
That was a thing.
But
It was.
but I mean, I don't know if it's too late now, but I still be seeing stuff just like really pop off over on TikTok shop.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's ever too late. As long as TikTok exists,
Yeah.
and it's
It's
worldwide and it's
worth
kind
it.
of the TikTok that we know, then it's at least
Yeah.
worth the effort. Like, even if it doesn't work, like, you definitely want to be able to say you tried everything. And
Mhm.
I mean, we saw Felicia popping off on
Yeah.
TikTok and really putting herself out there and stuff. I see like Shan from the Honeybee Shop, she's making a lot of content for
Mhm.
TikTok nowadays. Like, that is definitely the smart thing to do, because like, if you don't know what to do, just do something. You got to do something. Like,
Yeah.
Instagram is not it. Like, you have cultivated your audience on Instagram. I promise you have. Try
And
somewhere
clearly,
else
Instagram is worrying about friends and family. So that means jack shit for your business.
for your business.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I get people don't want to become QVC over there, but
Mhm.
I mean, One Size Beauty ain't become the number one TikTok shop
Mhm.
thing without being QVC. And I mean,
There we
just
go.
even like this knickknack stuff, like Kindle stuff,
Yeah.
like people are making inserts and things over there.
Yeah.
Like there is an audience there that has no clue about this community that y'all can tap into.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
crazy. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but I mean,
Yeah.
do
And
what
you
you
know
feel is
what?
best.
Making like book planners and journals and stuff is just not enough to reach Bookstagram, because like I have a coworker who is very, very active on Bookstagram, and
Mhm.
I literally straight up asked her, like, do you use like a book journal? No, I'm way more of a digital journal. So that serves no purpose for
Shout
her.
out to her.
And it's exactly, and it's a huge amount of them Bookstagram girlies who don't
Yeah.
care about that. But you know what you can make? You can make stickers for their Kindle. You can make a Kindle case, like Myra said. Like,
Mhm.
you can do things that are more within their lane, bookmarks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that doesn't mean that you can't make the stuff that you love that's really true to your business, but it's okay to like expand and really try to appeal to those other people. And you just can't expect them to accommodate what you have because they want to support you so bad. They don't know you. They don't have no reason to care about you or your business to where they're going to buy something that they don't need just to support you. And your friends and family and your Instagram followers cannot sustain you. Clearly.
Yeah. I mean, the stickers alone,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I guess if you're more of a planner or insert type thing, inserts, Kindle inserts, like
Yeah.
that's a thing too.
Yeah.
It's ways around it to
Mm-hmm.
make it still like true to your brand and what you built
Mm-hmm.
up, but maybe that could be the gateway to somebody like, oh, I like this Kindle insert. Oh, you
Mm-hmm.
got a planner too? Like maybe I'll check
Yeah.
this out. So,
Yeah.
could be a gateway to it, but
Exactly. Merch, hats, and sweatshirts and t-shirts. Just say I love books or whatever. Like,
yeah.
just do what you can. So I mean, I feel like that's why I'm really sad for Felicia with Go Buying and Coco, because I feel like she was doing everything that she
Yeah.
could. She was really trying. She was really, really trying. Like, nobody can say that she wasn't. So I think it's a lot of shops who rather just complain about the situation rather than really
Paris.
like right, spare us. Like, because if you're not doing everything that you can do to save your business, I really don't want to hear it. I'm gonna be honest, because there are different things. Like, if you're constantly just doing the same thing and just racking your brain, frustrated for why it's not working, why it's not saving your business, is because you're doing the same thing.
I think Einstein quoted that as insanity,
Mm-hmm.
like doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Yeah,
I get that it worked in the past, but that's the past.
that's the
Like
past.
things change,
Mm-hmm.
like just like with the pandemic and everything was booming, like
Mm-hmm.
that was, a time in the past at this point now.
Right.
So we just have to do something other than, and I'm not saying Gold Mountain Cocoa is doing this. I do not believe that they
Yeah.
are, but some of these shops just seem like they are blaming their customer base, which gives me
Mm-hmm.
the ick.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Yeah.
not our job to sell your products.
No, it's not our job to buy them either if we
It's
don't want
not.
them. If you're
Yeah.
not making stuff that people still want or that they're
Yeah.
priced
At
out
the end, you got
of,
to serve your customers at the end of
yeah,
the day.
you have to change and pivot with
Yeah.
them. You
Yeah.
definitely
You
have to
have to grow
change.
with them. Yeah. I just think
Mm-hmm.
this community, as we know it, is very mature, and we're not getting in new planner people
Mm-hmm.
to justify
Mm-hmm.
still marketing as if it's 2016.
Right.
So
That's very true.
yeah, things
That
change. Yeah.
is very true. Things change and you got to change with them.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think this is something we're going to keep talking about because I think it's definitely going to just keep happening. We're going to see more and more prominent shops closing, and it sucks no matter what the situation is. But like I said, it really, really sucks when you see somebody working as hard and trying as
Mhm.
hard as Felicia was, and it's still being kind of unavoidable. That sucks, but it's no shame
It
in it.
does.
You got to do the
Yeah.
best that you can do for yourself and for your family. And Felicia will always have that she had a multi-million-dollar business, and this not gonna be her last one. I have no doubt at
Yeah, it's
all.
not. It's
At
not for
all.
sure. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
she it's just a pause for her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to what she does next, but I hope
Yep.
that she gains some clarity and peace that she's
Yeah.
looking for with this.
Yeah, exactly. But it's I think, like you said, Mara, I think the key is really trying to reach out to another audience, a new audience, and Instagram and these same old planner conferences. They got the same people coming every year, ain't it?
No shade.
No shade.
But it's not they not
It's not it.
sustainable.
It's
It wouldn't be
not.
in this boat saying that, that's too much of a giveaway. But yeah, it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. And we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
We will leave it at that. Yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening this week. Let us know if you are loving Labubus, if you hate Lisa Frank, if you are watching Big Brother, if you are purchasing from Hobonichi, or if you are a shop that's closing. Let us know. We want to talk to you about it. It's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we need to get together and see if we can bulk purchase Hobonichi this year.
Yeah,
I think that might be maybe we save a few shipping bucks.
I think so. Because, yeah, we already know what we about to buy. We about to
Yeah.
buy at least 2 weeks
At
each.
least two. We
Some
still got to see what this
accessories.
next week of
Yeah.
reveals. So
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can get that bulk order started in the Patreon, not Patreon, but maybe in the
yeah.
Patreon. We'll see,
Yeah.
but
That
maybe
yeah.
just in the group chat. So we'll definitely see. But
Yeah.
yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening. Check us out at patreon.com/planners and wine. We do so much fun stuff with our community. Our Discord is always jumping. We literally are giving all the newest tea and everything that we're finding out in these planner streets
Mm.
over on the Discord. The only rule is don't be an asshole. So
It's such a good time.
mhm,
And don't let Discord scare you. It's so user friendly.
it is
It's so user friendly. It's 10 times better than the Facebook group.
100%.
We
100%.
Facebook haters, but it's just truly
Mhm.
just easy taking the Facebook hate out of it. It's just easy.
It is. It
Yeah.
really, really is. Yeah. I think that's all. Myra, you got anything else for the peeps?
Um, there's no planner piece, clearly. But that
True.
I don't have nothing else for y'all. See y'all next time. Join the Patreon and yeah, have a great week.
Bye.